Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Panzer General, the 1994 classic by SSI. This is episode number 11 in my Let's Play series, and the second part of Operation Barbarossa from the 1939 campaign. It's now 1941, and we are invading Russia, so we will see how that can continue. In the first part of this video, we began the assault and suffered much heavier casualties than I would have hoped. Which is a big deal because a lot of our units are very experienced and you got to start over when you buy replacements. So it could certainly pose or could loom large for later battles. But that'll be for, the later battles will be for another time. In today's video, we're going to see if we can get to Smolensk on time for a major victory to set the stage for an assault on Moscow this year. If we don't get a major victory there, then we will likely not have a chance to attack Moscow until later, and we may have to fight through the 42 and 43 battles before that opens up. But those are things to worry about later. Let's see if we can win a major victory. Let's return to Operation Barbarossa in my Let's Play series of Panzer General on the PlayStation. We just want to spend... Well, let's see if we can finish off this enemy unit. That's probably what we should have done. Not quite. Okay. We're going to try and flank the enemy artillery, I guess. Or we could try and bypass and get to the second level. Go for that other objective down here at Mogilov. Maybe next turn. I don't think we're quite in a position to do that right now. So we're going to have to take out this enemy artillery, and that's going to be tough to do quickly without flanking and getting at it next turn, I think. Alright. That's everybody except for this guy, who I think will probably just... I guess we'll push forward. We'll just gamble. How much prestige do we have left after all that reinforcing? 95, so it's about 2/3 of it. Hopefully it's worth it. 15 turns left. Still got quite a bit to do. But they attacked but did not destroy that recon truck again, somehow. They did reinforce those paratroopers, it looks like. Did they reinforce and... No, they didn't. Never mind. Alright. I was going to say, did they reinforce and move the same turn? But it doesn't look like they did, actually. Okay, so let's move our armor up and around the enemy artillery. Let's do what we can to take that enemy artillery out. At least weaken it. I want to see what they've got left. I don't want to attack them. I want to see what the enemy has there. Oh. Their infantry managed to destroy the enemy. Alright, they've only got one anti-aircraft shell. Okay. I'm fine with that. We'll fly them back. Well, is there an airfield here? No, there's not. Where's the closest airfield for us to replenish at? I guess we'll fly these guys down to the south so they can hopefully do the same thing against the enemy down there. I'd like infantry to assault these guys because they're pretty heavily dug in. So I think we hold off a turn on actually assaulting Postov, and then we move some of these guys past it. Toward Vitebsk. Where's our Stuka? What can it do? Move this guy back to the northern group. Stuka can do what? Can it even hit anyone? Not really. Alright. Enemy fighter there. this guy back. Reinforce after destroying the IL-2. Or not IL-2, whatever the hell the damn thing is. Flank around. I really got to deal with this enemy artillery. That's a problem. Infantry will not get there this turn. Alright. Recon truck, you're gonna try and do your thing. Oh god. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna leave the airfield unguarded. So I'm gonna gamble and move those guys forward by truck. If they do, whatever. That's a choice, I guess. Alright, let's try and maybe get our artillery into range here. These infantry, you know, it's funny too because like this very much was historically a consideration, but our armored units are racing way far ahead. Our infantry struggling to keep up, and they're on trucks. Historically, most of them were foot mobile, or, you know, at the very least, they were in like horse formations or something. You know, horse mobile. All right, let's weaken these guys. How much fuel do you have? 24. That's enough. We'll finish off that infantry. Weaken the guys in the forest here. Guys in the north will move. They'll bombard that objective next turn. Right, so we got the enemy anti-aircraft. Artillery will get the infantry next turn. No idea what the enemy might still have out this way. Did we want to? Oh, I didn't. I could have taken that airfield, but I decided not to. With the enemy anti-aircraft defeated, I can go ahead and at least strafe these guys. Alright. Let's see where we're at now. 27 prestige, not great. Alright. At least, I mean, they're vulnerable because they're all on damn trucks, but... So I drove the recon truck back. Where's that guy coming from? Where's that? Is there, did I see a... enemy infantry in our rear somewhere? I wish I knew where that was. They don't have any more aircraft? Was it because they were destroyed? The one group was shot down? Where was that enemy infantry unit? Do you guys know where you saw that infantry unit moving? Because that would be good to know. It looked like they were closing in on one of our towns we hold. Vehicle move up and toward Vitebsk. I'm really worried that guy might have been coming toward our rear, but I'm gonna assume they're not gonna move out of their town and come assault. That's a dangerous assumption, but so they may be coming down here. I'd hate to move these guys back this way, but I guess we can always undo. There they are. Enemy paratroopers back there. Is there anything else there that can move toward finishing these guys off? We'll move that non-core infantry unit up that way. Got them. Alright, let's... Enemy artillery is gone. These guys are pretty much out of fuel. They are out of fuel, so we need to get more fuel for the main thrust in the south. But at least their artillery is gone. Alright, can we move in and drive these guys off? Yes. Okay. Well, the artillery can't actually hit anything from here. Okay. Stuka, fly down here and hit the enemy armor. Oh yeah, there's enemy. I should have. That was a. Ugh. I forgot. There's enemy anti-aircraft. I should have bombed them first. But now they have no ammo left. I guess that's a silver lining. All right. So they'll retake the town, most likely, this next turn. But it'll fall next turn. Okay. All this artillery, which can't actually do anything. Do we want to try and take it with an anti-tank? It'll probably just get killed. Nah. Not worth it. Alright, how are these fighters doing? Low on fuel. Go refuel. At least there's an airfield nearby. What's the experience on this fighter group? Really good. So we'll spend the one dinky little prestige we have to get it up to 6. I should have waited until after I had taken that objective. To pull the reinforcements. Alright, let's see what the enemy has. There's no airfields at either of these objectives, so if they have any air power, it's gonna be... Alright, let's actually... We didn't take the airfield yet. Fuck. I guess go refuel here. I don't like moving backwards, but... How's this fuel? 36. Alright, go recon for us, I guess. So they got anti-aircraft, they got a KV-2, and artillery, and a swampy terrain. That's gonna be a tough one. Alright, that's gonna do it for the turn. For such a big scenario, it seems to be moving pretty quickly, but... Another fighter going up, and they're attacking my bomber. Of course they did. Their anti-aircraft attacked my fighter, but it didn't look like it did any damage. Alright, so they didn't build anything at that town this turn. Good. We'll pull our fighter back, because I don't think their anti-aircraft can shoot, because I think they're out of ammo. Let's go bomb their... Actually, wait. What's our fuel look like? Alright, 161, we're fine. Let's go bomb their anti-aircraft to kill its ammo. I never realized that. All the years I played, I never realized that strategic bombers hitting anti-aircraft depleted their ammunition. I wonder if it depletes everyone's ammunition, or if it's just Yeah, I don't know. Let's bring this F-190 down. We'll also move it adjacent to that airfield so it'll refuel once we take the airfield this turn. Right. Our Stuka also will refuel and rearm as they finish off the enemy. Alright, so that objective is ours. Enemy unit there destroyed. Infantry did its job. Alright. These guys have no ammo. And almost no fuel. These guys need to, I guess, replenish both fuel and ammo. They shouldn't be able to build new troops there next turn because we're adjacent to it, so. Good news there. Let's move our recon car. Alright, so there's an enemy artillery, 2 infantry, but nothing too daunting in front of Ibisc. We're gonna need to use artillery to reduce Mogilov. Like, that's, I think that's the only realistic path forward there. That and maybe our air power a bit. Okay. Let's go strafe these guys. We've only got 4 fuel left here, so they're gonna have to spend a turn refueling, so might as well. Man, this far forward, apparently you draw, like, no fuel. We're all still, like, basically out of fuel. You can... That guy got a pretty good complement of fuel there, but... Imagine that, fuel being a concern in the invasion of Russia. Can I please get paratroopers? Sitting on a road, out of fuel. Who would have thought? Do we finish off that enemy infantry that we saw headed this way? Where'd they go? They go this way? I'm confused. Do we have an enemy unit running around in our rear or not? I'm not really sure. But I am nervous about it. Because they were right here, weren't they? My armored unit attacked them? And they moved where? Not here. Oh, there they go. Alright, well, still gotta chase the fuckers, but at least we badly mauled them. I really want more paratroopers. They're so far back, there's no way for me to use them. Alright, that's it for that turn. Where are we sitting now, prestige-wise? I have not played Steel Panthers. How similar to this is it? Is it like you have core units that you carry over and somewhat linked campaign battles, or... I don't really know anything about Steel Panthers. It's been a very long time since I've never played it. Alright, so we're down to 12 turns. It feels like we're in a little bit of trouble. We've still got to take Smolensk, obviously. Still got to take Mogilov in the south. And then we've also got to take Vitebsk. We could still do this, but I'm doubtful that we'll get a major victory. If we do manage a victory. Alright. Alright, he's only got 5 fuel, so move there. Oh, you've only got 3 fuel, so I guess replenish your fuel. Because I'm going to have to spend turns for a lot of these guys just getting more fuel. Which is another not great thing at the moment. You have no ammo, but at least... Well... You'll get more fuel now. But you'll also get more ammo, right? Yeah, too. Okay. Hopefully they don't abandon Neville and come for that anti-tank gun. Centimeter. I'll move these guys behind a swamp, hoping there's nobody coming out of, you know, these other... Hopefully nobody's coming forward to come get these guys. Because I can, with this 15 centimeter, I think I can hit both Mogilev and the enemy artillery from here. Enemy artillery might be able to hit me too, but... Alright. Our strategic bomber, go ahead and hit the enemy anti-aircraft. It should be out of ammo now. My Stuka refueled. Go get the enemy. I don't have a lot of heavy hitters with my air power at the moment. They're all light fighters and one tactical bomber, but maybe we can do some damage to these enemy units and weaken them a bit before our ground forces show up. God damn, the fuel is such a problem. But they have no ammo either, so... Alright, I'm gonna gamble and move that unit close. I doubt they move their KV out to come attack me. So I'm getting all my artillery way the fuck far forward. My armor and infantry are way back. That's funny. Not ideal, but, you know, sometimes you do it with what you've got. I need more half tracks. These troops that are in the trucks, they move nice, but they're stuck to roads to moving effectively. Okay. Let's try, if there's no enemy anti-aircraft up near this other town, let's... Well, I don't know. I guess let's focus on one objective at a time. Alright. You can't make it all the way there, so just fly up to this airfield we just took and keep your fuel bunkers full. And then... Where... Are they reinforced and they're sitting in that wood line now? Okay. I don't love that I have an entire unit just doing nothing sitting in the rear, but I also kind of realistically, like, I don't think I have a choice because I can't afford them to come in behind me and take that any of those objectives back there from the rear. Okay. Coming in on endgame. It's just a question of whether, again, I think with 11 turns left now, feels real unlikely that we'll have any chance at a major, because I would assume you've got to do it like 7, 8 turns early. where did that KV move to? Why is it moving out that way? Like, where is he trying to go to? He's just driving into a swamp. There's no coming out of there. Undo that. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can destroy the enemy infantry in the town just with artillery. No, never mind. We can't do that. It's like, that might be possible if it wasn't, if this wasn't a anti-tank gun. If that was an artillery piece. Go rearm. Alright. Can't quite reach there, so it's gonna be next turn when it falls. We'll see if we can keep these engineers moving forward too. Maybe we can... We're not really going to be able to bypass at this point, but we might be able to... You know... move past-ish where the enemy is. Alright, where are these guys going? Where's the next objective? That's Vidbisk up there in the north. Which we are approaching. Ever so tentatively. What's here? What are these guys? 15 centimeter? Alright. Destroyed that enemy unit. Bring our self-propelled guns up here. They should be able to hit the objective next turn. They do have ammo, right? They got one. These guys have two. God damn it. Okay, fuel is such a goddamn crisis right now. It's gonna take me 2 turns to get up there, and I don't even know if he's got the fuel to get there. Okay. We'll be right there, though. We'll be right adjacent to Smolensk. What do they even have at Smolensk, I guess, is the other question. Probably a lot, I would assume. Well, we're not even... This is a multi-hex... Yeah, it looks like a lot. Alright. It's almost like foot mobile infantry would be better suited. Is this that other objective area down here? Yep, they're moving toward that objective. But we killed them, finally. Alright, end turn. Anybody know what the major victory terms are for this battle? We still have 10 turns left, but with the fuel situation, it's not as pretty as I would like. Meanwhile, I didn't expect the anti-tank gun to come out and play like that. real bad if we had a bad weather day at this point. Alright, this guy's gonna go refuel, then he's gonna go start pounding Smolensk. We can approach Smolensk from the south. There's a river there, though. So really, you got to attack Smolensk from the north. We can cross the river shy of the town, though. So we can cross here. So we're flanking. I think the game recommends approaching Smolensk with the northern force, not the southern force, but, you know, sometimes it is not, you know, sometimes you do things that aren't ideal. Alright, we're gonna get these guys moving rather than... it doesn't matter if I take the town this turn or next. Really. If I can get the troops closer to Smolensk, I can take the town next turn. Yeah, this guy might be out of fuel on the next attack. We'll see. Oh no, he still has enough fuel. I've always thought one hex was one unit of fuel, and it seems to work mostly that way for air units, but maybe not for ground units. Anyway, we knocked out that enemy anti-tank unit. We should be able to start working over the flak next turn. Also, this southern thrust toward Smolensk, we could divert some troops also to take Vitebsk from the rear, too. They do have anti-aircraft fire, as you would expect around Smolensk. I'm desperate for more transport aircraft for my damn paratroopers, but I've been complaining about that every turn for a while now, so we got 20 prestige left. Let's see if we can get Smolensk. I think we'll get it. I'm pretty confident. Fuck. That was a valuable unit to lose, too, that infantry unit. Fuck. Not only because it's my only infantry unit adjacent to Vitebsk right now, but it's also a good unit to lose, so that kind of sucks. Alright, let's do this. Can this armor get to the... They can't quite get there. I should undo it. This way. I've got the artillery there, so there won't be any artillery at Vitebsk next turn. I don't want to invite them to come out of their town and hit me. I mean, a good chunk of my units are 15. I don't know if you need I don't know. I'm not really worried about min-maxing the game into a US victory. I just want to play through the series and see how we do. So if we don't get to the U.S., it's not a big deal. Frankly, if we don't even sea lion, it's not a big deal. Let's just keep doing our thing, you know. All right. So we took another enemy objective. We'll get these guys on their trucks. So we're going to have kind of a narrow front in front of Smolensk, I think. So we may have to keep some troops on the southern edge, and it definitely makes sense, I think, to maybe keep the some of the artillery south of the line. Let's get our strategic bomber back here. Go take out the enemy flak. Oh, you can't get there. Great. All right, we'll go soften these guys up and kill some of their prestige. Is that the closest airfield? Is there nothing closer? Because they're going to be running low on fuel pretty quick. 109s kind of suck that way. All right. So... well, they're at 4. I mean, I guess I could just eat enemy fire for a turn or two. Probably not worth the experience loss for the units that are taking the casualties. Let's also strafe up here, make sure these guys stay, hopefully stay in place. Nope, I was hoping we could throw them on transports, but apparently not. The game must have a hard, like, it must keep track of transport units lost in the way that, like, if you lose them, then they don't regenerate. Like, you have a set number before the battle, I'm guessing. Okay, where's our anti-aircraft? The enemy anti-aircraft's over there. So go ahead and hit them. They should be out of ammo now. They are. Let's go ahead and pull these guys back where they can reinforce. Does anybody remember if units that take casualties, like, so these fighter units, if they're at an 8 at the end of the battle, does the game automatically give them regular replacements? Because I know it'll bring them up to strength, but how? Like, does it bring them up to crappy strength, or does it bring him up to a strength I can use? So we took the second to last objective now. Defensive artillery, but not too bad. Are these guys low on fuel? They are. Let's replenish their fuel. Bring my artillery forward in a position where I can use them next turn. Infantry back. It'll probably be, maybe one if we're lucky, but probably 2 more turns, I would guess. Nice. Fighter strafed him. Because if I knew my units were going to get elite reinforcements after the battle, I would probably just not bother with the reinforcements, but I don't think that's the case. I think they will get regular reinforcements, and so we'll lose a lot of experience. But I could be wrong. I really don't know. Okay. Do we know, actually? Alright, they've got one anti-aircraft. So... do that. Is there an airfield they can retreat to rearm? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's destroy that enemy artillery piece. Good result there. You can't hit the main objective from there. Okay. How much fuel do they have left? Not much. Let's destroy the enemy anti-aircraft. Damn it, I can't actually get there. So are these guys out of fuel? No. Good. 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 Alright, none of them are out of fuel. Thank God. Okay. That artillery is pretty damn effective. I'll put it there. Goodbye. Why can't they move far enough to move into the town? My men need more fuel. Alright, so it's gonna end next turn because I can't get the boys into the well, but even if I attack the town here, they won't be able to. What's my prestige sitting at? Alright, not enough to reinforce all these guys. Maybe some of them. Not fully, anyway. Surprisingly enough, my units are actually in pretty good shape. Alright, how much? Do they have enough to get there? Yeah. Okay, so how much experience do they lose? Not much, actually. There's still 1 star. These guys are 5. Nice. Alright, let's try and take that objective too, just to get a little bit of extra prestige. Because I need to replace some of these losses. Alright, next turn should be the last turn. Again, I don't know if it's... I don't know if 6 turns early is enough for a major or not. 7 might have been the cutoff. 6 might have been the cutoff. But let's do what we can to at least make sure we get rewarded for our... Oh, they're out of ammo. Alright, let's do this, because I think our artillery is going to probably destroy the last enemy unit there without us. Okay, so let's also take our Stuka. This one running out of fuel. Oh, never mind. It doesn't have any ammo left. Okay. Okay, we'll take it when we just move that last unit in. I don't particularly want to take losses doing this. I mean, I'll gladly take the free experience for destroying these enemy units. It would have been nice to take the town. Artillery can't. Because I don't know what happens with experience in units between battles if they're not at 100%. I mean, I guess that wouldn't make a difference. I just reinforced an understrength unit. What's the Stuka at? 5? I guess we'll find out with the Stuka then. Alright, let's take the last objective. Victory. Is it a major or minor? Major! Woo! Okay. I'm guessing 5 turns was the cutoff. No, I can't go to the battlefield and reinforce, unfortunately. I don't know why it doesn't let you actually select units to reinforce them. But we can buy units that are core units so that we can deploy them and use them at the beginning of the first, the next turn. So we've got 5 core slots available, which means we lost 4 units. PZ-4D seems very useful. Apparently you pay way less in the post-battle phase. So the PZ-4D is better on hard and defense. Or the PZ-4D, sorry, is better on soft. So like infantry attacks. But definitely need more heavier stuff to deal with the heavier Soviet armor that's coming. And then, I don't know about another tactical bomber, because as I understand it, the weather's going to be kind of crap. We have a decent amount of artillery, I think. So maybe just another armored unit. Maybe more infantry, actually. We don't actually have that much. Or we'd go with anti-aircraft. Yeah, 1940 heavy weapons. For the transport. The half-track transports are expensive. And 3 core slots left. We'll do a 3J. That's pretty much it. The next battle should be timeline-wise pretty close to this one, so we shouldn't have to worry about upgrading too much stuff. We already kind of did that before this battle. So that's good, at least. Let's go ahead and save. I don't know that we've got time to play another full battle tonight. We'll see. I'm assuming it's Moscow 41, unless it takes us to Kiev. Maybe it gives us the option. I shouldn't have oversaved. No, don't do that. What? No, save game. The card's not full. We'll just do the 3rd slot. I left the Low Countries open because I thought, like, maybe I'd want to go do something so we could play Sea Lion later.
Your smashing success in overrunning the Russian frontier armies and taking Smolensk proves that yet again you are the premier Panzer General in the world.
Yet again.
We have reached a critical juncture in our war in Russia. Many generals believe that we should divert your forces to assist Army Group South in its drive to capture Kiev. There does appear to be an opportunity to trap and destroy a large part of the Soviet army in this area. Other generals believe we should ignore the South and instead send your forces driving directly toward Moscow as soon as supplies can be brought forward in order to reach there before winter. They believe a move towards Kiev will delay the drive on Moscow and may cause us to fail at the city gates. It appears that High Command is leaning toward a drive on Kiev. Your opinion on this matter could sway their decision toward Moscow, but it would surely cost you some of your prestige to voice your opinion regarding such a key decision.
So the critical decision in the operation to defeat the Soviet Union, do we go to Kiev or do we go to Moscow? Now, spoiler, while you normally are given a choice on whether you want to go to Kiev or Moscow, as the narrator indicates, it does cost prestige. We, as you may remember, toward the end of that, post-battle phase, we spent all the prestige we had. And so while it doesn't tell me how much it costs, I think it makes the decision for me because I don't have enough prestige, because it will actually jump right to the intro for the Kiev operation, which to me indicates I don't have enough prestige. I don't know 100% if that's what happened, but it seems like it. Now, what I will say is there are two 1941 invasions of Moscow, or battles of Moscow in this game. If we had had enough prestige to attack Moscow, it would have done Moscow early, which would have the Soviets be less prepared for the defense. It would have you having better weather. It's sort of pre-autumn rains and winter snow. And it's a much better situation for the assault on Moscow, except for the fact that your own forces are much less prepared, much more worn down, less prestige, other things like that. If you do the Moscow 41 late, or the one that occurs after Kiev, assuming you win a major victory at Kiev, then it's the historical drive toward Moscow, where you're going to run into some major weather obstacles toward the end of the operation, and a much better prepared Russian formation. But that'll all be for another time, because in the next episode we're going to be looking at the battle for Kiev. And until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for joining me for this series. I hope you guys are enjoying, and until next time, I'm out.